everyone. So this week I'm going to be talking about Nicholas Sparks' Message in a Bottle. It is a book that he wrote, I think, in 1997, and if I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give it a 5. Yeah, I know. What woman does not love romance? Well, I love romance and I like to read romance. It's one of my favorites, actually. But Nicholas Sparks, to me, takes it a tad bit too far. And when I say that, I mean it with the best criticism ever. The thing that throws me off with Nicholas Sparks is just the way that he writes. It's kind of very fluffy. It's very detail-oriented, and as I've gotten older, I've realized that that's not really the kind of writing that I'm into. And so to illustrate my point, I literally opened the book a minute ago and found a paragraph that would demonstrate my point of view. In a little while, and this isn't going to be a spoiler or anything, it's just a random paragraph in the middle of the book. Not even relevant. Not really. Okay. In the little while it took to cook the steaks, Garrett watched Teresa out of the corner of his eye. There was something sensual about her figure outlined against the setting sun. The sky was turning orange, and the warm light made her look especially beautiful, darkening her brown eyes. Her hair lifted tantalizingly in the evening breeze. To me, it's just a little unnecessary to just... I know it was unnecessary for me to say just 2 times in a row. I understand. But all these details, I don't know. I just couldn't justify the need to describe the sky was turning orange and the warm light made her look even more beautiful and it darkened her brown eyes. It's too much for me. It's way too much detail. And I used to be one of those people, I love reading lofty things. I don't even know if lofty is a word, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to convey when I say that word, which is kind of very fluffy and there's lots of descriptive details and everything's romanticized and wonderful and beautiful, and that's the way Nicholas Sparks writes. And I understand that he is also a very sad writer. He writes some really sad things, but when he's actually writing and the words he puts on the paper, they're a bit much. Now, as far as the story goes, it's a solid story, has a good plot line and all that fun stuff. I feel like the relationship was rushed. My opinion only. It was extremely rushed. Like, within a week, we're in love, guys. And that's kind of a spoiler, but if you're picking up the book to read it, you already know what's going to happen, so don't blame me for spoiling that for you. So essentially, there is a plot line there. He does have a good story. He has good characters. He has good backgrounds for the characters, and he's solid in keeping up with what he's writing, and it's realistic-ish. The things that happen are realistic. The way he writes and portrays them is not realistic, but that's okay. For example, we know that the main character does not look like a magazine out of a model out of a magazine. No one does. Well, that's a lie. Most people don't. Okay? So I feel like if you read this book and you expect relationships and love to be like this, you're in for the biggest disappointment of your life. But if you're bored and you want to read something that's going to make you cry and make you feel like you want to go find the love of your life, it's a perfect book. As long as you can choke through all that detail, you will be good to go. So that's why I give it a 5 out of 10. It was not my cup of tea because I had to cringe my way through it, but I believe overall it's a really good book. It has a good storyline. It's the details that kill you. But I'll wrap it up with that because I'm pretty sure I said the same thing 10 times and I don't think I can say it anymore. So, till next time, guys.